Alright. Alright. Kicking things off in the bottom right side, Red Terran. Fighting for House Shoppified Rebellion. He is BYUN. It is Shopify, by the way. I just like to mess around with the name Shopify Rebellion. And I said Shopified. I know that. Anyway, alright. In the top left side. From the Afrika Freaks, he is the Blue Zerg player. It is ARMANI. He is on the... Okay, yes. Whew, thank God. Can never be too sure. Already having a more relaxed time than Lenok was. Being allowed to have that hatchery at its natural base. ARMANI thinking to himself, sure, I'm glad I'm not facing that little probe right now. BYUN. What's BYUN up to? BYUN looks like a regular Reaper expense so far. Could still go for the Marine and then quicker factory as well. Something he very much enjoys doing. But yeah, both along the same kind of guidelines. Okay, goes for a quick reactor here. Interesting. Very interesting. Like, I think this is a build where if you're up against a spawning pool first and you put this command center on the low ground, you probably just lose the command center, right? You just lose it. You have to cancel. So BYUN taking that risk, and then what does he want to be? I'm assuming. Let's see if he goes for the factory or double Reaper here. Okay. It is the Marine. Double Reaper would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? That's the factory. Alright. Doesn't have that much scouting information just yet, so... You know, he is delaying that now even further. Double Reaper might have not been the worst case scenario here. Like a lot of situations, the Zergs will get a quicker metabolic boost. It looks like ARMANI very slow with his gas mining here. Still only one drone. Got that started very slowly. And now... yeah, we'll still have those slow links for quite a while. This Marine's now starting to sprawl out. Taking the first bit of ground here. And Hellions will be the next kind of ally in this war. Would assume there's going to be some sort of a drop together with the Marines. All the Hellions pressuring in at the same time elsewhere. No armory just quite yet, so keeping tabs on that as well. Seeing how there's no third base nor an armory just quite yet, kind of can go in between. Maybe BYUN just still trying to feel out his opponent here a bit more, see what's what, how strong of a defense he's really up against, and then decide afterwards. Overlord comes in for the special little tourist tour. It's not really meant for overlords though, so he did get shot down out of the sky by park security. We do see overlords as a threat, of course. Little attempt at the first real aggression, I suppose, here, with a Marine drop, not really finding all too much. Those Hellions, they did get scattered by the Overlord, and Queen's now in position, so ARMANI on top of things quite nicely so far. Really handling this entire situation quite well. Just needs to kind of keep doing this in order to In order to just, you know, keep impressing me like this. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Third base for BYUN is underway together with a bit of benchy pressure. So things are going to keep heating up here. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind as well is, yeah, BYUN, he's not getting any damage done. But, and this is a big but, he's not losing any units either. He's just keeping them all alive. Look at this. All of those Marines still living, right? He hasn't lost a single unit yet. And he's just slowly but surely continuing to be a threat here. He's going to take out some units here and there wherever he can. And slowly start trading into his favor. He's going to make it difficult for ARMANI to expand. Get as many drones as quickly as he would like to. And get all of that mining going as quickly as he would like to as well. Look at that. Again, fourth base just completely denied. This is the damage he's going for. You don't always have to just bum rush the worker line hoping you're going to get yourself enough workers to get the kill. You can kind of tactically deploy yourself around these areas here as well and really make things difficult for the Zerg. Like, right now, those Banshees, they, are they going to go for the hatchery? No, they are not. Okay, are going to commit forwards. The Hellions on the right side are also having a bit of a moment with the Zerglings there. A hefty debate. Here for the good games. There's a lot of people here for the good games. It's like a good thing. Well, the Banshees didn't really manage to... Well, I guess... no. No, not really get all the damage in as... you know, you would like to see. But looking at the overall worker status, it's similar, right? 64 to 64. And that is only to the advantage of BYUN. So even if he only got 7 worker kills with, like, Marine dropping, Hellion attacks, and double Banshee, with even more Marine follow-up and all of that stuff, right? It's okay because he didn't lose all of those units. He still has them. He still traded positively. Still able to just keep growing that economy behind this without having to, you know, immediately spend all his money remaking something so he doesn't die instantly. Because he spent all his money on trying to attack. Good games are better than bad games. That's right, that's right. Where did that come from? Because I'm not sure. A lot of people are saying it. I'm unfamiliar. Ooh, this is looking dangerous. Nice wrap around with the banelings coming from every which side. The medevacs will be having a bit of an emergency evacuation here towards the mineral lines. Those Hellions are still gonna be trying their best here as well. Those SCVs running for their lives. That's a lot of trouble. More banelings about to be ready here as well in this third base. The third base still under siege. Even enough banelings there without all the new banelings that are still coming in as well. Fresh ones right off the evolution block. Rolling straight towards this mineral line that did have 2 mineral lines in total on top of it right now. So 15 workers go down very quickly, and GG is called by BYUN. Wow, ARMANI! Well, regardless, the Shopify Rebellion getting squished here in the last round. Trying again, well, this man, the soldier, the Red Terran player, Mr. BYUN. Fighting off against the blue Zerg top right, Afrika Freaks. ARMANI. Going for a little excursion towards the natural base there. It's to mutate into a hatchery himself. BYUN opening up with the... Is this the same build? Actually, this refinery... Well, I think... Yeah, I think so. I think so. Alright. Another reactor? Also want to see whether or not ARMANI kind of... Okay, yeah, he does start off with 3 workers here. Maybe he just took them off later on. Here for good games. What is going on? What? What's up? What's up? Is this just something you all agree to say? Am I missing something here? Am I missing some sort of StarCraft special message that I didn't read somewhere at some point in time? Trying to bamboozle me. I'm sure that's the case, yeah. It must do. They're out to get me. They're off to me. They're here for the bad games. That's right, that's right. That is only what we show. Just the, the worst of the worst. We all know it's true. Trying to make me feel bad. No, it's... Oh, it's just funny that it's like the exact same sentence absolutely everywhere. It's like somebody sending people over telling them to say this. It's crazy. You think the bots have entered Trovo? But I'm pretty sure those guys that are saying this are not bots. Like, I know these people. It's not a roach attack, by the way. I don't know if you guys like those, but, you know, we're having a lot of them today. So if you're here for the good games... Sorry, no, roach attacks are very... they can be quite exciting, but... Man, it's a lot of them right now. It's a lot of them. It's just a small one. It's just a small one here, guys. Don't worry about it. And there's going to be benches ready. Nothing's going to happen. Look at this. It's already been scouted. Alright, it's just going to be a regular macro game from here on out where ARMANI's just a little bit behind because he made 8 roaches, right? A little bit earlier than he would have to, normally, in order to defend against something like this. Okay. Okay, we can start breathing again. Where's that Banshee? We do need that Banshee here. That would be quite good to have. Widowmine, okay, does connect. Doing a little bit of damage there. Where's that Banshee? There it comes. Nice pickup, Micro. Look at the man, the myth, the legends, Micro Jackson. Not gonna lose those Hellions here today. Except for one. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. I don't even care if Terran players, when they do it, right, it's not even stopping any of the biles that are coming in. It just looks cool, and it's just like, oh yes, he's doing it. He's doing the micro. Could be that he's just picking up all the wrong units and stuff like that, but I just get too excited to care. Anyway, it does seem like this is a bit of trouble here for ARMANI. You know, you make those units, and you have to make your drones a little bit later, and then you suddenly are there just sitting with not enough money for enough units to defend the counterattack, so... That is an unfortunate turn of events there for Mr. ARMANI. Can sharks choke when they're eating? Yeah, well... sharks, they have to keep moving, right? So, if they ever stop moving, apparently that's when they choke. If a shark ever stops moving, they don't get the water flow on their gills, and then that is not going to be sufficient for them to actually get air into their system. So if sharks ever stop moving for a long enough time, they just die because of suffocation. It's pretty crazy. Won the first match, Zoun or Linux? It was Zoun. if I'm not mistaken. I really hope so. I just casted it, so it would make sense that I would know. Oh, nice catch on that drone right there. Bounced it right on top of the destructible debris, then got close with the Reaper, making it impossible for any structure to be created there. My oh my, BYUN going for a quick third base here as well. I haven't seen this one yet being mixed in. Wondering how that is going to help him out. Starport with a tech lab. Yeah, just terrible creatures, really, when you think about it. Sharks, huh? Little flames on these aliens. Look at that. Lovely. Alright. Looking for the Creep-Tumors now. Where are they at? Where are they at? Come on and show yourself. Queen Tsar standing in front of it. Yeah, that's going to be difficult to take out. Unless if you're willing to take some damage on one of those units. Maybe even lose one of them. Siding against it for the time being. Ooh, that looks like it got scouted. Pretty sure it did. Yes, sir. Banshee's still available, though. Oh, my. Oh, okay. Well, there is a Marine here. Does ARMANI see that Marine coming in now and again? He doesn't. He doesn't see the Marine. Okay. Okay. So, this could be trouble. On multiple ways, very quickly. Things can go abysmally wrong for both these players here. Seems like a good game of StarCraft. Alright. Aliens moving in are going to be able to deal with the small quantity of Zerglings so far. Zerglings running into the natural base. Will be running into the wall right there. Nidus Worm. Looks like that is going to get completed. BYUN not paying attention to this. Having his absolute hands filled up right now. Realizing his mistake though. The Queens are in the main base. And this might be a moment where he will have to evacuate. Ooh, that's the Overseer. The Queens. One of them is very low. Doesn't quite manage to target those down. SCVs have to retreat. Difficult situation here. Only Lings and Queens on the production time line right now for ARMANI. Stimpack, that is dangerously close to those Queens right here. It's close to completing as well, but I guess it's not that many infantry units to really make use of it anyway. Liberator going to be the choice here. The command center, a sacrificial lamb here in order to try and keep BYUN in this game. Does not want to go down to the loser match and risk elimination already. Another Nidus Worm here at the front door. Oh, it's so many Hellions. The armory has completed. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Will the Hellbats be enough? I'm not entirely sure. The Liberator has to be targeted down. That is dealt with. But yeah, there's just too much stuff here. ARMANI takes game number 3.